Welcome to the Gyan Niketan Girls School. I am Tanu Srivastava and today I am explaining chapter 1. This is input, output and storage device. Computer is an electronic device. It works with the electricity. And now computer is using in almost every field. When we have to write the definition of a computer, we have to keep remember it is an electronic device which accepts the data, processes the data and gives us desired output. A computer system performs on three basic functions, that is input, processing and output. It is also called IPO cycle. IPO cycle, that means first it accepts the input, it does the process according to the input data, and after the processing it shows the output. When we talk about the parts of computer, there are four parts: input devices, output devices, storage devices and the processing devices. We know that computer is an electronic device. It has no IQ. So, it needs the instruction. We user enter the data and it accepts the instruction using the input device. The most commonly used input devices are keyboard and mouse. Mouse and light pen is considered as the pointing device because it shows the arrow and it is used to pointing or clicking the object on the screen. Now we will see input devices. Keyboard. A keyboard is the standard input device. It has a standard keyboard has 104 keys which are divided into 5 categories. Typing keys ABCD and 1-2, function key F1 to F12, navigation key, home, in, page up, page down, like that, control key, that is the shift key, escape key, Windows logo, and one more is the numeric keypad that is given in the right side of the keyboard. Next is the mouse. A mouse is the pointing device which having two buttons, right and left, where left button is used to select the when we click the left button once, the object will be selected, and clicking on the twice it will start the file and folders. Microphone is used to record the sound into the computer system. A sound card enables a computer to record the sound from the microphone which is connected to the computer. Now the touchpad. Touchpad is the mouse of laptop. You have seen the square rectangular shape in the keyboard at the bottom. That is the touchpad. Using that we can control the movement of the pointer on the screen by moving the finger. Touch screen. We all are using the smartphone now. Right now, and this is the best example of touch screen which accepts the instruction using our fingertips. Light pen is the pointing device. The same purpose of the light pen as well as the pen. Using the pen we can write on the copy, and using the light pen we can write on the monitor. We can select the object on the monitor directly, but make sure that it should be CRT monitor. These days, stylus, which is one type of pen that is used with tablet or digitizer. Scanner is also the input device which is used to convert the text or picture into digital form. Suppose you want to keep your copy books page to store in your computer. For that purpose, we use the scanner that make the digital form of the document. Digital camera is just like the normal camera. It is used to take the photograph, but it uses the memory card that stores all the images in the device, and using that card we can transfer the image and the video to the computer system. Web camera is only the device that is attached with the monitor. Rest other devices are connected with the CPU. But web camera is placed at the top of the monitor screen. It is used to live chat with friends and relatives using the internet. Processing unit. Processing unit, there is only one device in processing unit, that is called the CPU. It is called the brain of computer. It is responsible for all the work in computer system. All the devices are attached with the CPU. There are three parts of the CPU: input device, memory unit, control unit, ALU, and then after the output device. So memory unit, control unit and ALU are considered as the part of CPU. Memory stores the data for longer period of time. Arithmetic and logic operator unit responsible for arithmetic and logical operation, and control unit controls overall working of the computer system. Output devices. Output device is used to display the output on the screen as well as on the paper. It displays the processed data. There are different output devices, that is the monitor. Monitor is the most commonly output device. You can see it with the laptop as well as the desktop. When the output displayed on monitor, that is called the soft copy. When we talk about the monitor, these are of three types: CRT. CRT stands for cathode ray tube. LCD monitor. LCD stands for liquid crystal display. And LED. LED stands for light emitting diode. It is the thinnest monitor and uses less amount of electricity. Speaker. Speaker are the output device that is used to listen the sound from the computer. Next is the printer. The printer is used to take the printout, the output displayed on the monitor. If you want to take the printout, for that purpose printer is used, and when we take the printout, that is called the hard copy. There are three types of printer: dot matrix, inkjet and the laser printer. Nowadays dot matrix is not in use and laser printer produce best quality of output. Now we will see the storage device. We know that computer can store data for longer period of time. We can retrieve the data from these devices whenever needed. First we know bit and byte. You know that computer understands only two letters, that is 0 and 1. 0 is represented as off and 1 is represented as on. These two digits 0 and 1 are called the binary digit. The data is stored in computer memory in form of bit. It means 0 or 1. And it is measured in bytes. Every computer has certain amount of memory. You have seen now 2 GB, 4 GB like that. So that is considered as the memory of the device. The memory capacity determines how much data and instructions can be stored in the computer, either temporarily or the permanently. Now when we know about the types of memory, this is of two types: primary memory and the secondary memory. Primary memory is called the internal memory, temporary memory, and secondary memory is considered as permanent memory. Primary memory is of two types: RAM and ROM. And secondary memory, you can count many devices like there. Hard disk is placed inside the CPU. After that,